whitewash smokehouse, past the rows of buttered beans. There's a peach tree leaning westward, like it's tired of summer heat. My wife planted it in April, with her hair tied in a braid. Said someday we'll sit beneath it when our wild years start to fade. There's one last peach on the tree, hanging high in gold. I can't bring myself to pick it, can't let the season go. She left this world in winter, but that branch still bends for me. I'm holding on to August with the last peach on the tree. Neighbors brought me casseroles, preachers brought me lines, but that little tree said more to me than all their borrowed time. I set a chair beneath it when the evening turns to red. Tell her what the doctor told me, tell her what the grandkids said. A man can learn to keep on breathing, pour his coffee, sweep the floor, but there's always one small sweetness he ain't ready to let go. There's one last peach on the tree, hanging high in gold. I can't bring myself to pick it, can't let the season go. She left this world in winter, but that branch still bends for me. I'm holding on to August with the last peach on the tree. First frost came this morning, silver on the ground. The peach lay in my open palm, soft as her wedding gown. Every Tuesday night when the courthouse bell rings, he walks in quiet with a folded newspaper thing, takes off his hat by the window seat, orders black coffee and apple pie he don't eat. The waitress says, "Evening, Mr. James." He nods like a man, still answering two names. There's a place across from him nobody fills, just a napkin folded and a $5 bill. The man in booth number 3 talks soft to an empty chair. He tells it about the weather like somebody's sitting there. Some folks call it lonely, some folks don't understand, but love don't leave the table just because it leaves your hand. He keeps her picture in his Sunday coat, back from a fair with a cotton candy note. She had red shoes and a ribbon in her hair. He says she still laughs when the jukebox plays there. The neon buzzes, the coffee gets cold. He tips too much and moves too slow. At closing time, he stands by the door like he's waiting for footsteps that won't cross that floor. 42 years in a little white house, 2 rocking chairs and 1 last vow. He buried her body in the churchyard clay, but he brings her to supper every Tuesday. The man in booth number 3 talks soft to an empty chair. He tells it about the weather like somebody's sitting there. Some folks call it lonely, some folks don't understand. But love don't leave the table just because it leaves your hand. When the waitress wipes the table clean, she leaves 1 napkin folded for the man in booth number 3 and the hand he's still holding. She didn't slam the door, didn't raise her voice, didn't leave me 1 last bitter choice. Just poured the coffee like any other day, then folded her napkin and walked away. Her ring beside the coffee caught the morning sun. I reached for words to stop her, but I couldn't find one. Her ring beside the coffee said more than goodbye. It shined like all the promises I let go dry. She took the car down Maple, I watched the dust roll on. Her ring beside the coffee was the loudest thing she left at home. There's a dress in the closet she never wore, a birthday card hid in the dresser drawer. I kept saying someday, like someday don't leave. Now someday is just a shadow sitting next to me. The diner still asks why she don't come around. I just tip my hat and stare at the ground. A man can build a house out of lumber and nails, then lose the whole thing when tenderness fails. I polished that ring with the sleeve of my shirt, like a fool could shine away the hurt. But gold don't forgive and silence won't lie, and some trains leave without blowing goodbye. Her ring beside the coffee said more than goodbye. It shined like all the promises I let go dry. She took the car down Maple, I watched the dust roll on. Her ring beside the coffee was the loudest thing she left at home. Now every sunrise finds me at that same old kitchen chair, talking to a little band of gold that don't answer back from there. hall had a crooked floor, a Coca-Cola sign by the back screen door. Every Friday night when the band would play, you wore blue cotton and looked my way. I was all elbows, boots, and nerves. You were sweet tea talking in a church girl curve. You said, boy, don't step on my shoes, then smiled like you hoped I'd do. Take me back to Miller's Hall, where the fiddle kissed the air, where your hand found my shoulder and mine learned how to care. We didn't know forever, but we held it for a song. At the last dance at Miller's Hall, I loved you all night long. Years rolled by like wagons in rain. Kids grew tall and the town square changed. They tore that dance hall down last spring, found our names carved under a window frame. Now you move slower when the evening falls, but your eyes still hear those fiddle calls. I put that record on real low, and the kitchen turns to long ago. The walls may fall, the lights may rust, the band may fade away, but some old dances stay on earth after the music's played. Take me back to Miller's Hall, where the fiddle kissed the air, where your hand found my shoulder and mine learned how to care. We didn't know forever, but we held it for a song. At the last dance at Miller's Hall, I loved you all night long. Tonight we're barefoot in the kitchen, your gray hair soft and bright, and Miller's Hall is standing in the middle of our life. Mary cut her hair on a Wednesday in the mirror at the laundromat, left the curls down by the quarters and never once looked back. She'd been working double tables at the Bluebird Diner line, with a bruise hid under powder and a smile punched out of time. Mary cut her hair, and the whole town saw her stand, with a paper sack of dresses and her baby by the hand. She didn't say, I'm leaving. She didn't curse his name. Mary cut her hair and never wore fear the same. Ruby lent her $20. Pastor Joe fixed up her car. Missy Lane kept the little boy while Mary worked the bar. By spring she had had an apartment with a window full of light, and she sang while frying bacon like morning was her right. Some women find their freedom in a courthouse or a train. Mary found hers falling in dark curls down the drain. Mary cut her hair, and the whole town saw her stand with a paper sack of dresses and her baby by the hand. She didn't say, "I'm leaving." She didn't curse his name. Mary cut her hair and never wore fear the same. Now she keeps it shoulder length, soft around her face. And when her boy asks why she smiles, she says, "Son, that's grace." Depot clock quit turning in the summer of '82. There's ivy on the ticket glass where folks once hurried through. Old Mr. Haney sweeps the floor, though no one asks him to. Says a place can die in silence, son, but still remember you. The train don't stop here anymore, but I still hear it in the rain. It rolls across my memory like a long and mournful chain. It took my brother northbound, took my first love to the shore. Now the tracks just shine at sundown, and the train don't stop here anymore. There's a suitcase in my closet with a tag from Tennessee. I packed it once for leaving, but leaving got packed in me. Mama cried at platform 7, Daddy stared down at his shoes. Some goodbyes keep on traveling long after they leave you. A whistle ain't just iron when it's calling through your bones. Sometimes what leaves a little town never makes it home. The train don't stop here anymore, but I still hear it in the rain. It rolls across my memory like a long and mournful chain. It took my brother northbound, took my first love to the shore. Now the tracks just shine at sundown, and and the train don't stop here anymore. I touch that rusted rail sometimes when the evening sky turns red, and hear 100 vanished names still boarding in my head. Road past Willow Creek runs crooked through the pines. That's where my brother Tommy and I stopped speaking for a time. A fence line in our father's will split more than bottom land. Pride can turn two blood-born boys into strangers shaking hands. On the road past Willow Creek, the dust knows what we said. Words we threw like hammerstones still rattle in my head. I can't change the courthouse paper, can't call back that angry week, but I'm driving toward my brother on the road past Willow Creek. His daughter sent a message that the fever took him low. Said he'd asked once if I still kept Daddy's pocket knife and comb. I found them in a cigar box with a picture of us two, bare-kneed boys in river mud before the world got cruel. The hospital lights were humming when I stepped inside his room. He looked smaller than our quarrel, so I said, "Tom, I missed you." On the road past Willow Creek, the dust knows what we said. Words we threw like hammerstones still rattle in my head. I can't change the courthouse paper, can't call back that angry week, but I found my brother waiting on the road past Willow Creek. Now two old men go fishing where the water runs slow and wide. Some fences fall from weather, some from mercy on both sides. There's a gravel drive behind that county store, with weeds growing through where my tires ran before. The screen door squeaks like it's calling my name, and the porch light burns with that same old flame. Mama's coffee cup still sits by the sink. Daddy's old cap hangs above the spring. I left that house with a suitcase and pride, but the road got quiet on the other side. The porch light still knows me, even after all these years. It shines across the darkness like it's counting every tear. I ran too far from home, Lord, but home never let me go. The porch light still knows me, and it's calling soft and low. There's a Bible on the table with a ribbon inside, marking the verse Mama read when Daddy died. The kitchen chair creaks when the evening turns blue, like someone's sitting there waiting for you. I parked my truck where the oak tree leans, cut the engine off and heard my 17 dreams. They sounded like June bugs and an old AM song, telling this tired man he'd been gone too long. I thought the world was waiting past that 2-lane line, but all I ever needed was what I left behind. The porch light still knows me, even after all these years. It shines across the darkness like it's counting every tear. I ran too far from home, Lord, but home never let me go. The porch light still knows me, and it's calling soft and low. So I left my boots by the doorway where they used to be. That old porch light kept burning like it saved a place for me. Daddy's work gloves lay in a box with fence wire nails and an old pocket watch. The leather's cracked where his fingers bent, like every hard year left where it went. He never said much when the bills got tight, just fixed the barn roof by lantern light. I learned more from the way he stood than any sermon ever could. Daddy's work gloves still smell like rain and pine. They held this family steady, one splinter at a time. He didn't leave us riches, no mansion on a hill, but Daddy's work gloves are holding us together still. There's a dent in the gate where the tractor slipped, a rusted wrench with his name on the grip. Mama says he hummed when the corn came high and talked to the Lord when the well ran dry. I put those gloves on last July when my own boy asked me why men cry. I said, son, some love don't make a sound. It just keeps showing up when the fence falls down. He taught me hands get holy when they're used to carry weight, and a man ain't measured by his words, but by what he don't forsake. Daddy's work gloves still smell like rain and pine. They held this family steady, one splinter at a time. He didn't leave us riches, no mansion on a hill, but Daddy's work gloves are holding us together still. I keep 'em near the back door, where the morning light comes through. And when life gets heavy, I know what Daddy'd do. Room 214 in Amarillo had a humming yellow sign. I checked in under Mason, though the trouble still was mine. There were 3 roses on a motel Bible, dry as desert sand, and a note that said I waited, but I finally understand. 3 roses on a motel Bible, one for every year.
One for what you promised,
one for why I'm not here. The last one's for forgiveness, though it came a little late.
3 roses on a motel Bible,
and an empty parking space. She had driven from Laredo
in that faded Pontiac.
I'd been singing bars in Houston,
too ashamed to turn back.
I read her note till sunrise, made the curtains look like flame. Then I laid my pride beside those flowers and finally spoke her name.
Some women don't leave angry,
some don't slam the door,
they just stop believing you'll be better than before.
3 roses on a motel Bible, one for every year.
One for what you promised,
one for why I'm not here. The last one's for forgiveness, though it came a little late.
3 roses on a motel Bible,
and an empty parking space.
I keep one petal in my wallet,
brown as autumn clay,
to remind me love don't wait forever.
In room 2148. fiddle case under the bed in a room painted pale cornflower blue. It belonged to my Uncle Raymond, who played when the crops fell through. He could make a Saturday kitchen turn into a county fair. Grandma would clap off a rhythm and smoke would curl in the air. That fiddle case under the bed keeps singing through the dust. A tune don't die from silence when it's made of love and trust. Open it slow, son, let the old wood breathe again. There's a family still remembering in that fiddle case under the bed. Raymond left for Korea with a photograph in his coat. Came home quiet as winter, with songs stuck in his throat. He never talked about the ocean, never spoke about the fight. But sometimes after supper, he'd play one tune at night. The bow would shake a little, but the melody stood tall. And we learned pain can dance some before it learns to fall. That fiddle case under the bed keeps singing through the dust. A tune don't die from silence when it's made of love and trust. Open it slow, son, let the old wood breathe again. There's a family still remembering in that fiddle case under the bed. Tonight my daughter rose in the bowl and played it soft and sweet, Uncle Raymond's old lost song came walking down the street. Barn burned down, the sky turned copper red. Daddy stood in his undershirt with smoke above his head. Mama carried out the photo box. I ran barefoot through the clay. The horses kicked the north fence loose and thundered toward the hay. The night the barn burned down, we lost the winter feed, lost Grandpa's saddle blanket and the rafters made of cedar beams. But Daddy found my little hand and held it through the sound. We didn't know how much we had till the night the barn burned down. By morning there was nothing left but nails curled up in black. The rooster crowed from the apple tree like he was calling courage back. neighbors came with thermos cups, with lumber gloves and grace. No one made a speech that day, they just worked and found their place. Sometimes what fire takes away, a family builds again, not with finer boards or paint, but with kin and calloused friends. The night the barn burned down, we lost the winter feed, lost Grandpa's saddle blanket and the rafters made of cedar beams. But Daddy found my little hand and held it through the sound. We didn't know how much we had till the night the barn burned down. Now there's a new barn on that hill, but one black nail stays framed to remind us what stood taller after everything had changed.